Alright guys, welcome back to Prince TV. If it is your first time of coming across to this platform, please don't forget to hit that red subscribe button and then you put on your notification bell so that anytime I upload my video, always be the first person to be notified, and then you know how this video is all about. Alright, in this particular update, I'm going to give you guys the updates between the new Prime Minister of Libya, because Libya now have a new Prime Minister, and that of Mario Draghi, which is the Minister of Italy. That is the Prime Minister of Italy, known as Mario Draghi. There is some update between these two guys. I have to let you guys know how they are trying to kind of like cooperate together to work towards immigration, most especially. That is what I'm going to give you updates about that. You know, I'm here to represent immigrants who are living across the Europe. That is why I give you immigrants news, things that is happening. And then also we are going to talk about Larmorgese have gone to meet the president of Portugal, you understand, about on how to redistribute immigrants who will be landing in Italy. We are going to observe all these things based on article as usual, so that you guys can see how all these things are going. But before we go inside, we are going to give a little bit highlight about the news I reported yesterday. The Sudanese migrant who went as far to murder the France director who was kind of like heading a camp. You know, according to the minister website, what they published there again, they were saying that, you know, after this guy was being rejected for asylum seeking, that is was not being granted is a document, and then this guy get provoked, all those kind of stuff, and then went as far to stab this director. And I don't think it's just only that for my own thinking, because, you know, if you come to check it, in camp, there are many directors that do a kind of like offend immigrants. Not everybody you can offend and then go free. There are people who have hot temper. Especially all these Asian immigrants, they have hot temper. They can do anything you don't even expect. Maybe this director have already offended this guy, and at the end of this day, this guy tried to react by doing this kind of thing. Because, you know, there are many camps you will stay, you see different kind of attitude which the people who are heading this camp will be given to immigrants who are living in that camp. Like the particular camp where I stayed, the boss of that camp will be saying every day that all the Nigerians who are staying in this camp will go to commission and bring back negative. You understand? That kind of word. Can you imagine? If there's somebody who have a hot temper, can do such things. So maybe that director have offered a bad word to that Sudanese migrant that led him to kind of like stab that director. So guys, that is a little bit highlight on that news of yesterday. So without wasting time, let's go to the major reason why we are here and see how it looked like. Prince TV. Alright guys, this update is to inform you guys about the Prime Minister of Libya. That is the new Prime Minister of Libya as well. Have brought out some updates or articles to inform or to kind of like collaborate with this man known as Mario Draghi, which is the new Prime Minister of Italy. You guys know already. Now let's go straight to article without wasting time so that you guys can see what they are trying to emphasize here. He said, new Libyan Prime in Draghi's, we collaborate on migrants. Let's now go to the major point. He said here, the new Libyan Prime Minister Abdul Hamid Dobahak, in congratulating the launch of the Mario Draghi's government, expressed his hope for a development of relations with Italy, especially in the management of migration and in the economic. He said, we aspire to develop our privileged relationship with neighboring Italy, with which shared many challenges, including the management and organization of migration, he tweeted. We congratulate Draghi for having taken the post of head government. We wish him success in his mission, wrote on Twitter. Again, the Prime Minister in charge of forming a new government of Tripoli, you understand. He said, together with a tripartite presidential council, the Prime was elected on February 5th by the Libyan Political Dialogues Forum promoted by the UN to give Libyan a transitional government with which they led the country to election in December. You understand? So guys, there are many articles here to kind of like observe. Now, Libya is trying to have a well-funded government, which we stated that they will try to make election. You guys have this update already. I think they casted these updates in many places. So this is what is going on right away in Libya. So the Prime Minister is trying to kind of like collaborate with this man known as Mario Draghi. So whatever their plan may be, we get to know in future. If is going to be the one of negative or the one of positive to immigrants. So anyhow, we'll follow up and update you guys and know how all these things are going. So without wasting time, let's go straight to another news and see how it looks like. Alright guys, this update is all about Larmorgese, who have went to meet this president of Portugal, that is the Portugal Presidency, have gone to meet this man in order to remind them or to remind that particular country about the redistribution of immigrants who are living here in Italy. Guys, you know, this lady is always working with the immigrants who are in this country, because if it happens to be Larmorgese have all the decision to make on migrants to grant out documents, this lady, I think she would have a kind of like do this kind of thing. Because if you guys remember, this Larmorgese bought the masquerina of immigrants, saying that he welcomed immigrants who are here in Italy. That is to let you know this lady is a very nice person to immigration. Now she have come to kind of like call the attention of the presidency of Portuguese in order to distribute immigrants who are living in Italy. I know say most of now I would say every time we listen to this particular update. Now how they take the waka so they give now the updates, man, I know how it take happen. Because even Larmorgese is a kind of like even being tired of disturbing this European Union or European countries to a kind of like distribute immigrants who are living in Italy. Because guys, let's be realistic here that, you know, Italy cannot only solve the problem of immigration, because thousands of people who are arriving in Europe, they first of all land in Italy. So Italy cannot grant everybody the desire. So that is why this Larmorgese is always kind of like calling the attention of these people to help them to manage the phenomenon of immigration here in Italy. Now let's go to the article and see where they are making all this sentence. Minister Larmorgese at the jar with their Portuguese presidency. Now let's go to the main article. He said here, Italy appreciates the intensive commitment also put in place by the Portuguese presidency along the negotiating path, which starting from the Commission's proposal must lead Europe as soon as possible to the definition of a new path for immigration and asylum. You understand? He said here, this was stated by the Minister of the Interior, Larmorgese, at the end of the former Council of Internal Affairs, the first of the semester under Portuguese presidency, which took place in via video conference. You understand? So they make this negotiation when Larmorgese was trying to emphasize to them that, you know, distributing of immigrants will solve the problem of immigration here in Italy. Let's finish this article. I'll try to explain these things for you guys. He said here, so first the negotiation process added the head of the minister confirming the Italian position. The concept of obligatory but flexible solidarity cannot be shared. He said here, Europe in fact cannot renounce certain form of solidarity, therefore concrete and effective to guarantee the management of arrival and the distribution of disembarked migrants. He said the European Union must guarantee at the end of the security health control produce the effective transfer of migrants with their redistribution in the states of the union. You understand? So guys, let's end the article here. What they are trying to explain, let me explain to you guys, is that Larmorgese have come out to ask again to the EU. You know, this lady always go to country by country telling them that the rate at which immigrants are arriving in Italy, and even those ones who are present in Italy, are too much. As a European Union, as they coalesce together to be a European Union, they have to distribute immigrants. Guys, let's be serious here that, you know, if they agree and say, okay, fine. Now we have, let me say, for example, 100 immigrants living here in Italy, then Austria should take 2. France take 2, Germany take 2. They distribute all these things like this. Then at the end of the day, you will not see that Italy will be suffering on immigration. Because come to see it now, many people who already seek for asylum here in Italy, thousands of people, you know, lawyers are now, judges are now complaining that the rate at which immigrants are requesting for international protection is too much here in Italy. That is why you see the delay is coming every time. Delay is coming because people who are kind of like coming from the country, to apply for asylum seeking. People who are already there, their case is online. So the more people arrive, the more the thing is delaying. So that is why Luciana Larmorgese have gone to meet this Portuguese presidency in order for them to put an action or consideration as a European Union to distribute immigrants who are living in Italy, because Italy have the highest number of immigrants, because coming from Libya, the next place you will land is Italy. That is why all these things are like this. So guys, this is the update I have for you from Luciana Larmorgese and that of the Prime Minister of Libya, stating that they have to cooperate with Mario Draghi. So if you have anything to say based on this issue, just try to keep your comments, and then don't forget to share out this video. Till next time again, we'll be together. I remain your boy Prince TV. Ciao.
Oluwa settle my case.